General Hospital spoilers. How long will Holly and Robert's hiatus last? Is Robert Scorpio returning? Dramatic music, Port Charles skyline. Welcome back, General Hospital fans. It's time to dive into one of the hottest topics buzzing around Port Charles. The hiatus for fan favorite duo Holly Sutton and Robert Scorpio. Their recent exit has left fans with burning questions. How long will this hiatus last? Will we see Robert back in action soon? And what does this mean for the legacy of these two iconic characters? In this 40-minute breakdown, we'll analyze the current storyline, speculate on what's next, and explore the rich history of Robert and Holly that keeps fans begging for more. Stick around because this is a deep dive you don't want to miss. Where we left off with Robert and Holly. To start, let's recap where we last saw Robert Scorpio and Holly Sutton. After navigating numerous twists, from dangerous espionage missions to heartfelt moments of connection, their departure left fans both heartbroken and curious. The pair has shared an undeniable chemistry for decades, and their latest storyline reignited the spark between them. However, their sudden hiatus raises the question. Is this just a temporary break, or is it something more permanent? We'll explore the clues left behind in the show's writing and what the actors themselves have hinted at. The real-life reasons behind the hiatus. Sometimes the answer lies not just in the storyline, but in real life. Tristan Rogers, who plays Robert, and Emma Sams, who portrays Holly, have both had personal and professional commitments that occasionally pull them away from General Hospital. Emma Sams, in particular, has been open about her battle with long COVID, which has impacted her availability. Meanwhile, Tristan Rogers remains active in other creative ventures, making fans wonder if his absence is tied to scheduling conflicts. How much of this hiatus is due to behind-the-scenes logistics? And how much is a strategic move by the writers? We'll dissect both possibilities. Speculation on Robert's return. Let's shift our focus to the burning question. Will Robert Scorpio return? And if so, when? Robert has been a cornerstone of Port Charles for decades. His quick wit, heroic actions, and loyalty to friends and family have made him a beloved character. With so much unresolved tension between him and Holly, it seems unlikely that this is the end of his journey. But General Hospital has a history of keeping fans on their toes. Could Robert's absence pave the way for a shocking return, complete with a high-stakes adventure? Or will the writers take their time, focusing on other characters while leaving the door open for Robert to reappear when the timing is just right? Holly's future in Port Charles. Now let's talk about Holly. Emma Sam's portrayal of this iconic character has always been a blend of elegance, resilience, and vulnerability. Holly's return brought a fresh wave of excitement, especially with her rekindled connection to Robert. But her exit, much like Robert's, has fans questioning the future. Will she return to Port Charles alongside Robert? Or is her storyline taking a different turn altogether? We'll also discuss how Holly's legacy might influence current storylines, even during her absence. Could her connections with other characters like Ethan or Anna Devane play a role in her potential return? Impact on other characters. The hiatus of Robert and Holly doesn't just affect their characters. It sends ripples across Port Charles. Anna Devane, a close ally of Robert's, has been deeply entwined in his storylines. How will her narrative shift without Robert by her side? Will she take on new challenges, or could their bond draw her into unexpected danger? Meanwhile, Ethan, Holly's son, has been a key part of her story. Could his journey continue to keep her presence alive in the show, even while she's away? And what about Laura, who has shared many significant moments with both Robert and Holly? The absence of these two powerhouses will undoubtedly affect the fabric of the show, and we'll break down the potential outcomes. Fan reactions and theories. The General Hospital fan base is never short on opinions, and the hiatus of Robert and Holly has sparked a flurry of theories. Some fans believe this is just a temporary break to allow for a dramatic comeback, while others worry it might signal the beginning of the end for these iconic characters. In this segment, we'll highlight some of the most intriguing fan theories, from the possibility of a secret mission to a surprise wedding, or even a shocking betrayal. Could their hiatus be setting up a major twist that no one sees coming? The legacy of Robert and Holly. One thing is clear. Robert and Holly's legacy is firmly cemented in General Hospital history. From their early days as an adventurous couple to their recent emotional reunions, their story has captivated audiences. Embodies romance, danger, and enduring loyalty, making their characters irreplaceable. We'll take a nostalgic look back at their most memorable moments and why fans continue to root for them after all these years. What's next for Port Charles without them? As we wait for answers about Robert and Holly's future, Port Charles moves on with new storylines and characters. How will the show fill the void left by their absence? Could this be an opportunity to spotlight other characters, or will the writers struggle to maintain the same level of intrigue? We'll discuss how their departure shifts the balance of power, particularly with storylines involving Anna, Valentine, and the WSB. Predictions and final thoughts. So how long will this hiatus last, and what can we expect when Robert and Holly finally return? Based on past patterns and insider hints, we'll share our predictions for their comeback and how it could shape the future of General Hospital. Will Robert return as a hero in the nick of time? Will Holly's story take an unexpected twist? And how will their absence continue to impact the lives of those in Port Charles? Stay tuned, because their story is far from over. General Hospital spoilers. The fans are divided. Not everyone is thrilled with the latest development in this saga that is Robert and Holly. While longtime fans loved them together decades ago, many who watch GH today didn't have that foundation laid for them. They didn't experience the sentiment and nuance of watching them fall in love. So for those fans, this feels like a slap in the face to Diane and Robert's lengthy love affair. Besides, Diane is the good girl, though still ballsy. Holly is, well, not. GH spoilers suggest Holly Sutton comes home empty-handed. For the fans who have loved the saga between Holly and Robert over the years, the constant back and forth, presumed deaths and betrayals, they may take comfort in their latest reunion. Walking off into the night together to skip off like lovebirds on a honeymoon, that doesn't mean they'll come back the same way. But if this is Robert's last call, then most will be happy to know he went out happy and at peace with his love for Holly once and for all. But why the presumption that Holly may be coming home without Robert? General Hospital spoilers. This may be the curtain call for Robert Scorpio. The fan base has speculated for some time now that Tristan Rogers may be unwell. Since his return to the screen a few months ago, he's looked a bit thinner, moved a bit slower, and seems like he may have a potential health problem on the horizon. That being said, it's all speculation. No one has confirmed anything is wrong with Tristan at all. But if he is planning to retire, we can't think of a better way for him to do so than to fall in love with Holly one last time and rejoice in the happy news that has another daughter to love. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at Robert and Holly's hiatus. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more spoilers, updates, and deep dives into your favorite General Hospital characters. What do you think, fans? Will Robert and Holly return soon, or is this goodbye for now? Share your theories in the comments below. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you back in Port Charles.